So exercise 36, question 5. So this drawing is a little bit more complicated. We have two internal corners to deal with. So let's make sure we've got all our figures and our sides are labelled. So we've got A, B, C, D. Now D, we don't have a figure there. So what we're going to do to calculate D, we add these two figures together, 3.2 and 5.3, and then we're going to take away this figure here. And you should get a figure of 1.83. So then we've got A, B, C, D. This is E.
The corner? No?
Oh, I forgot. Sorry. E. DE is 1.7. And E, this is F. And G down the bottom here. All we've got to do is add these three figures up. And we're going to get a figure of 6.85. We have G, we have H here, and H. So you always start at the top in the left and go in a clockwise direction. So let's put in now our intos and overs. So into, over, into, over, into, over, into, over. Okay. So when I'm looking here at this question, we're going to be ordering bricks for the dwarf wall and piers. Allow 10% waste. It's 1 skin thick, so it's telling us we're taking off 110, and the height of the wall is 600. So again, no prompts. So what I like to do is do this just to right at the beginning. Length of wall is here. So we're going to do our intos and overs. Then we're going to do our area. Then we're going to do our bricks for the wall. Then we look at our courses. And then our engaged piers. Engaged, and then the isolated. And then the total. And then we have, it says waste up the top, so waste or breakages. All right, and then we round up. Okay, so the length of my wall. So I've got to H now. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So we're looking at this, and it's going across 3.05 and I'm minusing 0.11 off. Now B going up hasn't changed at all. It is that internal corner. So B I'm looking at is 3.2 going up, 3.2, and I'm minusing 0. So we're going to get, so that one will be 3.2. C I'm going across. Now C is our 2.1, and we've taken off that corner there, so it's 0.11.
Sorry, Janie, is A 0? It doesn't matter because this A is the internal corner. Can you see that?
Oh, yeah.
Just slide across.
Oh, I've done that, stuffed it.
No, just keep going. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Stuff it.
Sorry, I've made a mistake, guys. I've just realised this should be 0. Because it's going across there. I've just moved it across, so my mistake there. Okay, so that's going to be 3.05. And D coming down, D hasn't changed at all, so D coming down is 1.83, and we're minusing 0. And then E is going across, and my E is 1.7, and again it's minus 0 because it's hard to see, but 1.7, it hasn't changed. Now the rest will all be taking off 0.11. So F coming down is 6.67 minus 0.11. G is going across as 6.85 minus 0.11, and then H is going up is 5.3 minus 0.11. Now you can see on a building, you're not going to get a rectangle. It is important to do your inches and overs. You saw I made a mistake there. On a dwarf wall, it's not a lot of bricks, but on a building, it would be a lot of bricks. We'd be wrongly calculating if we don't do it right. Okay, so we put in our figures, okay, so we've got the first two in. So we've got here it's 1.99. This one is 1.83 and 1.7, and then we come down to 6.56, and then 6.74 and 5.19. Okay, we add them all up and we get an answer of 30.26. So that's the length of the wall. Okay, so my area is going to be 30.26 times my height. We go to the question, we remember to convert, and it's going to be 18.156. Okay, so my bricks, that's metre squared, so my bricks is 18.156 times 50. Now it's one skin times 1, and so we're going to get 907.8. So that bit rounds up to 908 bricks. So the courses, now we look at our wall, is 600. Now I'm going to divide this by 86 and see what happens. I'm going to get an answer of 6.971. Now it's not quite 7 courses, but we are going to round up and make it 7 courses. Okay. What would happen? They probably put a little bit of mortar in the level. So with the engaged piers, we're going to look at our courses 7 times the amount of engaged piers. Now we have to be careful on our internal corners here. We've got one there and one there, one there and one there. So we start off with this corner and we're looking at, we should be getting 20 when we count. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So perfect. 7 times 20, 140 bricks. Our isolated, we're going to have 7 courses times the number of isolated. We've got 1 there and 6 there. So 7 times 7 is 49. Now don't forget to double it because of the extra bricks. And that's going to give me 98. So we need that. So we've got our 3, the wall, engaged piers and isolated, we total. So 908 plus 140 plus 98 is going to give me 1,146 times 1.1 is going to give me 1,260.6, so we round up and it's 1,261 bricks.